Hello, my name is Hannah, and today I just decided to build another apartment because I felt like it, and I was just like, this apartment will do. And then I just tried to make it split level because, like, the entire apartment is, like, tall wall height, which is, like, it's the worst wall height. It's just too tall. It is unnecessarily tall, and it just doesn't make any sense for an apartment of this size to have walls that tall. And it's just it's weird. It also has currently two bedrooms, two bathrooms, but I actually deleted one of the bedrooms to make the living room, which, doesn't make a lot of sense in theory. But it needed a living room, and so I was just like, there only needs to be one person living here. That's entirely fine. It doesn't matter that much. But I was just like, okay, this is fine. We'll just put a bathroom in between the kitchen, dining area, and the living room. But now there's one bedroom and two bathrooms, which makes no sense in this, like, at all. But, like, that's okay. What if they have guests over and they don't want them using the master bedroom? This person has a lot of guests over, so that was one of their, like, top things, is that they need another bathroom. Yeah, that makes sense right there. I don't know. But it was a cute apartment, and it just needed not to be tall wall heights in all areas. Just the bedroom and the bathrooms. Maybe just one of the bathrooms. Just one of the bathrooms and the bedroom and the landing area. But the rest of it is semi shorter. It's not that much shorter because the windows are on the floor of these, like, this upper area, which is kind of strange, but, like, that doesn't matter that much. Like, the windows can be on the floor in, like, areas. Like, there's one in my house that's on the floor. Granted, it's a big window that, like, covers, like, the entirety of the wall. Well, not the entirety. Like, it goes up to, like, to the floor, to the ceiling. But, like, that's fine. It makes sense in my mind. But today I was just gonna, because I don't have that many personal stories to tell that I can think of, so we're just gonna talk about school because that changes daily, so that's good. So, like, I think I talked about, we just finished reading The Odyssey, which was a good book, but it was really confusing. I don't like books that are like, I cannot tell what's happening without, like, inferring stuff, which may have just been the way I read that book, but I did not get any of it. But now we're reading a book called Life of Pi, and I actually really like this. But he's also having us read it really quickly. So this is the third day, and no, wait, this is the second day, and we are halfway through the book. Well, we're supposed to be halfway through the book. I am a little bit under halfway through the book because it's only 10 a.m. So I still have time to do homework today. So that's fine. But I think it's a good book. I like it so far. I thought the first 30 pages were a bit confusing because I had no idea what, like, any of the background of this book was. But then I realized that was the background of the book, and it didn't explain that at all, but, that's okay. I did get it eventually, and it was just a bit confusing for about 30 minutes, maybe, when I was reading it. But, like, we're all good now. Also, sorry if my computer's really loud. It is being really annoying with its fan lately. But back to, like, the story. Also today we signed up for our classes for 10th grade, which is really fun, even though I kind of did that, like, 2 weeks ago because it opened, and I was just like, okay, might as well do it now because I didn't know if we were gonna do it as a class. Turns out we did. We just did it today, and so I just kind of tuned out my counselor the entire time. But I don't think the counselor knew what she was doing either. I think she was under the impression that we were 10th graders currently, because all of it said, like, class of 2023, and then it was like, here is the 11th grade course listing, and I was just like, I'm not gonna correct her because it doesn't matter that much, but it was still just like, you do realize what classes you're taking from, right? She did, I think, figure it out partway through, because then she started talking about, like, 9th grade classes, but honestly the first part of that was very, very confusing, but I was just, like, doing other things because I already had all the classes picked out. It's random classes. I just was like, okay, what credits do I need to graduate high school? And I was just like, yep, I'll take this health class, this technology class, this PE class, and I'll just take it. And also, after this year, I have done all of my, like, no, not after 10th grade. I will have done all of the required math classes to graduate high school. Not to get into college, though. You have to do 4 years of math to get into, like, the colleges in my state. But, like, to graduate high school and not go into college, you only need 2 years, 4 semesters total, which is weird. But, like, I guess that's fine. But I've literally only taken, like, I would have taken 2 math classes, geometry and then advanced algebra. Next year is all of the math you need. It's kind of weird, but, like, that's okay, too. But I am also taking, like, world history, and she was talking about that slightly, and, you know, it sounds pretty cool because, we've learned about it. I think we learned about, like, history that doesn't happen in the U.S., like, 7th grade, but that was more, like, oh, and also, like, part of 6th grade. 6th grade was, like, starting of, like, civilization, like, Mesopotamia and, like, the Indus River Valley, like, civilizations. But, and then 7th grade, we just learned about, like, random other civilizations. I do know the name. They're just not there right now. But I think we're going to learn about some more, like, ancient, like, civilizations next year. And then the, like, second semester, she said, is more modern history, which is pretty cool because I could not tell you a singular thing that happened in, like, 1975 to, like, the year 2000 in history. Couldn't tell you. I guess that's just not, like, something you talk about very often when you know, weren't born in that time. So I could not tell you a singular thing that happened, but that's not also modern time. That's kind of previously, but that's still more modern than, I don't know, 5000 BC. It's a bit closer in time, but we're getting to the end of the video. So I hope you enjoyed my rant about school. It's not a rant, I just talked about it, but it's almost screenshots time. So I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye.